one of the things that you coach a lot about is this idea of personal branding. And it's a kind of a little bit of a controversial topic. Some people love that concept and some people think that it's, a little bit fluffy. But so talk to us about this tool of personal branding. We can of course apply it to businesses as well. But what is it? Why would someone use it?
I think there's a lot out there about personal branding. I mean, there's books on it and TED Talks and things like that. So, but the way that I approach it is very simply, I see each of us as a product. So you and I, Brea, we started as marketers. When a marketer thinks about marketing a product, they get to know their product, right? They know the qualities of their product, what stands out about their product. It's something called the value proposition, right? So that competitive differentiator, the so what. And so in many ways, I try to coach people to say, hey, you're a product. Whether you know it or not, you have a reputation, you have a personal brand. When they think of you, they have adjectives to describe you. Though your communication style, every touch point, right? Whether it's a presentation, whether it's how you run meetings, all these different are your touch points that show and reveal who you are. And so it's really critical for us to spend some time to think about us as a product. So for example, if I was the product manager of Alexa, right, the Amazon product, I would get to know the features of my product. And I would come up with a marketing statement, maybe 2 lines, very short and sweet, that would kind of be that executive summary that summarizes the so what about my product, why it's different than anything else similar in the marketplace, right? And so similarly, I coach people to think about that. The quick takeaway is I encourage people to think about a adjective, 1 or 2 adjectives that describe them, that's pretty unique to them. What's the noun that they would use? I can't even count how many people I see on LinkedIn that call themselves a marketer or professional or something generic like that. I mean, how many marketers are there in the world? There's a lot of marketers. But if you change it to say charismatic change maker or something like that, where you're actually descriptive of what you are, kind of taking what you are and putting on paper so that people want to meet you when they look at your LinkedIn or your resume. This really is very helpful. And then really listing out what is your superpower. You might be a marketer, but there's something you're drawn to that only you uniquely can do, right? Something I was coaching somebody who just loved broken businesses. Like people, like they just like to take a mess and make something beautiful out of it. That's unique. Not everybody likes to do that. And so we really want to pull that out. And then the other piece of that superpower is how do you do that? So the what is a specialization area, but how do you do that? So do you do it through a people-centric lens, a partner-centric lens? What do you do? And so it'd be really interesting to pull together a statement. And I want to read to you one statement that is an example of that. So one of them is an energetic change maker. So imagine this at the top of a resume or top of a LinkedIn, specializing in digital marketing and business development, who takes a people-centric approach by driving meaningful business connections. So short and sweet, but that is her as a product, her product message. And so I really want to encourage people to think about that for yourself. It takes some soul searching, but it's really critical that we do that.